Hey there YouTube. Today I'm doing a video review on these Auxko crossbars for a 2017 Toyota Highlander. Here is the listing. And I paid $57.97 for them plus tax.
Okay, so I highly recommend that you do this on a flat surface first and set these up so that you know which side is which, because my sticker was definitely wrong on mine. I measured and the front side is 48 inches between the two bolts that you screw into, and the back side is 47 inches, so the back bar is always going to be shorter. The side things only go in on the right side, so you can't screw it up. The little triangles are different sizes, so you can't put it in the wrong way. So these are right. So this one says left, and it fits perfectly like that. And you'll notice that the side that goes forward is a little bit pointier on the actual cap and on the mount, so it swings towards the front. So the arrow is always going to go towards the longer side, just like that. See, that shows up on camera, forward. Okay, so I was putting these screws on and I realized that they were just going right through this hole. And even though there's no mention of it in the instructions, there's not even instructions on mounting the pole to the bracket that mounts it to the car. I looked inside the bag and there were in fact washers. So yeah, make sure you check all your parts before you start the project, because the manual makes no mention of these. Now that I got all 4 sets of screws locked into the mounts, I can go dry fit this. So the first step is to remove these side rail covers with something plastic so you don't scratch it. There we go. Wow, the instructions actually don't say that you have to attach the crossbars to the mounts. And here's just a full shot of the horrible one-page instruction sheet. It's kind of dark out, so I'll have to lighten that up. What's in the box? 1 Allen wrench. Wait a minute. 1 Allen wrench? There was no Allen wrench. Okay, so one thing that's kind of sketchy is when you get them up here and look at them, the little like teeth that bite into the bar, kind of not all the way in on the left side on both of these. So in their stock configuration, they're too short. Both sides are too short. So now I have to go loosen up those adjustable Phillips screws. Okay, before the sun sets, I loosened the screws, extended the pole or the rack just enough. And now, unless I want to take the other side out again, I'm going to use a stubby screwdriver to tighten these back up. Okay. And as you're doing it, make sure that you pull out the rubber so that it sits nicely. Then I'm going to set my 1/4-inch torque wrench with a 12mm socket to 71 inch-pounds and tighten this up. Ah, there it goes. These are grade 8.8 bolts in metric. That's like a grade 5 in SAE, so they're pretty strong. Now that I got the front roof rack on, look at that, I can move the car. They ain't going nowhere. I still would like to see these little like legs that go into the bar go in a little bit more. Whoop. You can't see the end of them, so they're in there, but boy, feels like there's a lot of faith put in those screws. Then go ahead and pop your cover on. It only goes on one way. And when that clicks on, it will push down on this rubber and make it pretty. Ah, there we go. Now it clicked. Good. See? Looks really nice.
Alright, so we put a car top carrier on this. I'll show some pictures of it loaded and the carrier itself. And we had absolutely no problems. The bars did not bend like one of the reviews showed. I did put about 200 pounds, including the cargo carrier, on these with no issue, and I went like 80 to 90 miles per hour through Michigan. I went 800 miles, and yeah, like I said, no problems. So these were only 60 bucks, and I'm glad I didn't buy the super expensive ones. My wife actually wants to keep these racks on all the time. I was going to take them off and only put them on when we needed them, but she said she likes the way they look. She said that it makes it look more outdoorsy, so they stay on. I hope this video helped, and thanks for watching.